What is up, everyone? Thank you for tuning back into At Home Dude. I appreciate you, and I am guilty of this. My kids have toys everywhere and they are annoying. They're always in the way. So our questions today are going to be about, do your kids have too many toys? And what is your process in terms of getting rid of the toys? So let's get to it. Okay, so like I said, I'm completely guilty of this. There's toys everywhere, but what I've slowly come up with is a process to kind of get rid of them. So this process I'm gonna explain is really simple and straightforward. First, I just wanna say, definitely share this. If you know anyone who has kids, who has toys all over the place, definitely share this video with them so that they can learn this process too. So the process is just gonna be to have two boxes either in your house or in the garage. I have a box in the garage, and basically what I do is every once in a while, if I notice the toys laying around and I know they really don't play with them very often, or if they're in their room, I just snatch them up and then I throw them in this box in the garage. And this box is going to be a box to give toys away. So these are the toys that are completely phased out. A good idea is to put the box in their closet, in their room, so that the box is right there, and anytime you're in their room and they are cleaning up and you're helping them or whatever the case is, you can take these toys and you can even tell them, hey, do you really want this toy anymore? Or do you want to give it to a kid who can appreciate it and doesn't have any toys or whatever? Try to explain the process to them so that they can get used to giving things away and helping others and sharing. That process for us has worked pretty well. I have this big box in the garage and it's full of toys, and we've been waiting to give it away for a certain little thing we're gonna do, but we have it there and it's ready to go. The second box is gonna be a box of toys that you phase out and you bring back every once in a while. This kind of keeps their toys fresh and new, because kids, no matter what it is, they love new stuff. That's what they love. No matter what it is, if I play with my child's oldest toy, if he sees me grab it, then all of a sudden he wants it. And it's just because it's new to the scene, really. So what I do sometimes is I take toys that they are kind of bored with, but I know they'll still like later on. I'll throw them in a box or whatever in an extra closet, and then maybe 6 months later or whatever, I'll dump the box out, and it's like heaven for them because it's all these brand new toys, but at the same time, it's nostalgic because they remember them from before, but they just haven't played with them in so long that they really have fun with them. This is a good way that you can get a second and third or whatever fourth use out of your toys. It makes us as parents feel like we actually were validated in buying the toy because they played with it enough to make us feel satisfied. So if you notice your kids play with the toys and then next week they're just laying around, then maybe just hide it away for a while. Bring it back in some months down the road and they'll act like it's new, at least for a very short period of time. And at least you can feel a little better about it, right? So that's really the system. It's a two-box system. One you're giving away, the other you're gonna be recycling and bringing back. So hopefully this can help you guys. And I'm just gonna talk about a few things you can do to give away toys, especially since it's the holiday season right now. I know COVID is going on and a lot of the rules and regulations on giving toys away are different now than what they were. So one of the big places you cannot do, or usually you cannot do, is donate used toys to hospitals. So just keep that in mind. They usually don't take the used toys because being hygienic and having new toys is much safer for all of the kids to come in there and play with the toys. But your local doctor's office may be more open to taking the toys, so definitely explore that option. Some of the other options I have are just obviously the Goodwill, the Salvation Army take toys and then they sell them and then they use that money for charity. Toys for Tots is another good option, and I know things have changed with COVID for them, but what you can do is go to their website and look it up and it'll tell you exactly what to do if you want to donate toys. Some of the others are going to be churches, daycares, children and women's shelters are a really good idea, and even police and firefighters take toys because when they arrive at a scene, if some kind of trauma has happened and there's a child involved, they kind of like to have a toy sometimes, and they'll give the kid the toy just to kind of take their mind off of what's going on at the moment. The last one I have is TerraCycle. It's an interesting website. I encourage you to go check it out, and it's just based on recycling, and they also take toys. So if it's broken or whatever, just check out their website and see if you can just donate it. So definitely look into that with recycling anything in general. That's all I got for you guys. guys. I hope there was information in there that you can take out. And like I said, if you know anyone that this will really help, this video, definitely share it with them so that they can have the good information too. Also, it helps me out just a little bit, you know, with the algorithm. So have a great one. Peace and love to y'all. I'm out. Bada bing, bada boom.
Bubble bum.
This is a pretty large bed for them to sleep in together. They usually do, but this is supposed to be an area for toys.